Greetings all, Fanny here for Taurus's weekend message. Yeah, that checks. Taurus, the reason I had to take the week off and I didn't give you guys the weekly message is because I have been doing a lot of processing and healing of some deep-seated trauma I have carried since childhood. So for us, y'all know I'm a Taurus sun, to get the Nine of Swords, it is very serendipitous to the work I had just done. And I genuinely hope you guys are also doing this work because you deserve to be free of that Damocles of weight and burden in your head and on your shoulders. And you can't say that you don't have it because I know you, because I am you. You are stubborn. You will not let someone come and help you because you feel like you have to do everything by yourself, because people have betrayed you in the past, because people have hurt you in the past, because trying to work with other people has only led to heartache and betrayal. There is a bird being stabbed with one of those swords above their head. And for birds to be a constant representation of freedom, of liberation, and then the imprisonment that you must feel. Free yourself from that, my love. I like to note that in her quilt are all the zodiac signs, like the symbologies of them. You are more than your pain. My mom said that to me when I started working on this most recently. And that seriously changed a lot, because there's a lot of us that wear our pain, that wear our trauma like a tattoo. And there is nothing wrong with embracing what you have been through. But when you make it the forefront of your personality, when you make it the basis of everything that is who you are, that hurt, that instability, that is the underlying energy that goes into everything. And that just perpetuates it. It just continues that pain. It continues that suffering. And while you're trying to be happy, while you're trying to work on yourself, there is, like getting the Nine of Cups here, there is, how do I want to say this? It's like making a toxic reaction where the individual parts, by themselves, they don't do any harm. But when combined together, make a volatile reaction. And this will be a continuous pain and a continuous struggle until we process it. And why I love the Knight of Cups is that he is moving at his own pace. Even the snail that is coming out of the water right there, they are taking their time because it's their healing journey and no one else's. If you feel drawn to that particular phrase, my mom is starting her own tarot channel on YouTube, the Healing Journey Oracle. And I highly recommend you go over and give her some love and support, because I already feel like she's going to be the internet's mom because she is so amazing. But my fellow Taurians, there is a time of self-reflection and healing that we are going through right now. The Five of Cups in reverse, we're not mourning that pain. We were ready to move on from it. We were ready to release it. We may be mourning the ego that we were when we had that pain. Good Lord. And when I say the ego that we were when we had that pain, it's exactly what I was saying. When your pain is your identity, when your pain is the forefront of everything that makes you who you are, the worst and most horrible things that you went through, you're just perpetuating it onto yourself. My love, let yourself be reborn. The Daffodil Fairy is coming out telling you that it is time for your new beginning. I just saw 444 on my clock. And look! Renewal, the frog spirit of renewal. If you want to see a creature that goes through incredible transformations, look at a frog. Their bodies change so much, from the egg to the pollywog to the tadpole, everything. Their bodies change so much. They don't let themselves stop at a certain stage until they are done, until they are whole. They will continue to renew themselves. They will continue to allow themselves to be reborn, and that is incredible, Taurus. The crystal cave of trust is coming out for you. And trust may be a very hard thing for you to grasp right now, because there has been this heartache, because there has been this betrayal, this hurt. The idea of trusting someone may seem like a fantasy. But the eagle spirit of freedom is here to lift you out of that hurt, to help you rise above it, because you are more than your pain. And the horse in the Knight of Cups becomes a Pegasus. Like, even everything that you're riding on, everything that is helping you get to where you want to go, is being improved, is being embellished, is being made more beautiful, because you finally decided that you're fucking worth your happiness, that you are worth healing, that you are worth working through this pain, to overcome it, to not be identified by it, because so many of us are. And I am saying that as someone who modeled herself after her pain, to let it not happen again, yes, but it still was the root cause of it. I was still reacting out of anger. I was still reacting out of resentment. That wasn't good, and that wasn't healthy. We do our best until we know better, and then we do better, Taurus. You have gone through so much hurt, but I still see a warrior who is ready to fight for their happiness, who is ready to claim a life that they deserve. And I genuinely pray and hope that you go after that, Taurus, because we all know what this feels like. We all know it feels like a prison and an entrapment that we can't escape. But those are part of the limiting beliefs that other people have laid upon us and that we have laid upon ourselves, because they're too afraid to see us glow. They are too afraid to see us shine. And you're so bright and beautiful, Taurus, that you are meant to. You're meant to be seen. You're meant to be shared. So I don't want you to hold on to all of this forever, that you prevent all of the good things that are still trying to happen in your life. Have a beautiful day, my love.